Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to another fantastic masterclass. And the category of this masterclass is all going to be about dimension. We are looking at the ability, and it still blows my tiny mind that we can take a flat piece of cardstock, use one of our incredible dies and turn it into this dimensional 3D object. Whether it's a bag, whether it's a gorgeous box, whether it's a favour box, there's going to be so many awesome things that you can do with this. Hello to anyone maybe that is joining us for the first time as well. My name is Joe Remnants. We're going to be here with you for the next 2 hours. The whole point of a masterclass is what we do is we feature and focus on one sort of style of crafting, and we try and share with you as many ideas, hints, tips, as much inspiration and education as we can over the next 2 hours. It's the perfect opportunity for you to ask your questions as well, maybe share some pictures of the things that you have been making. Now, I'm not going to be here on my own for 2 hours because to be honest, I wouldn't force that upon you for 2 hours. It just would be boring. I need a talent, because I can't craft, you see. I need a talented crafter, and one, thankfully, has come to my rescue. The lovely Jan Brown is back with me again. How are you, Jan?
I am fine, thank you. I'm all topped up. I've had a little bit of lunch, I've had a drink. We're all good to go, and we're all ready for making. So it is literally all about the 3D stuff for the next couple of hours. So I've had a ball getting ready for this one because I like construction stuff and like you said, going from a flat piece of card to something that actually looks like a, whatever. It's quite satisfying when it's all done, I must admit.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know if you maybe are sort of news crafting, if you've not seen sort of box making dies before, these are going to blow your mind. The other great thing as well is if you are a member of Club Inspire, if you're not yet a member of Club Inspire, all you need to do is get yourself over to our website and sign up, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu, and you can become a member and you'll get double points. It's a double points weekend. It ends tonight, of course, so do make sure you take advantage of it today. If you want to have a little bit of a gossip with me and chat away in the show, and actually, do you know what? Not just chatting with me, chatting with all of our other lovely viewers and crafters that watch this show. Honestly, there is so much salacious gossip that goes down in the comments. I'm jealous all the time. You can do that by getting over to Crafters TV. Search Crafters TV on Facebook and watch the live feed there. Comment away. I'll see that. It'll come through to me here in the studio. If you are over on YouTube, then search for Crafters Companion. You can comment away there. If you want to watch and shop at the same time, then you need to do that over on our website. That is where you'll be able to see all these deals. So what we do with the masterclass, we focus on products that we know lots and lots of you already own. If you want to get hold of them in the show, you can. And if you want to place an order at any point, go over to the website. So it's www.crafterscompanion.wherever you are. So .co.uk if you're here in the UK, .com if you are, global really, and .eu if you are anywhere else within Europe. So I hope that clears that up. Any questions you've got as we go through, there's no such thing as a silly question. Loads of you chatting away to me this morning as well. I can see Nicole Bretherick's in, the lovely Nicole, very talented crafter on our design team.
She sure is.
She really is, isn't she? Ray is in from Tennessee, and Louise is here from Alden, New York. Monica's in Detroit, Michigan. Put your hands up for Detroit. Trezor Hart is on YouTube. Kathy's saying hi from Illinois. Lisa's in Pennsylvania. Katie is in. Fran, Laura, and Louise. Petra. Oh, what an awesome name. Oh, Petra is from Sweden. Hey. Petra, I think it's Petra. I think it's Petra Klein Zetterström, I believe is your name. Where in Sweden are you? Petra? I've been to Sweden. I was lucky enough to go to both Stockholm and Gothenburg. I love it. You guys have the best skin and the tastiest buns. Oh, those Swedish buns, semla. Oh, they are divine. Right, if you want to chat away with me, please keep doing so across on either Facebook or YouTube. Let's dive in and see what's coming up in this show. Right, first up, the 3D purse dies. These are absolutely awesome. They make 3 different, really gorgeous little decorative purses. You can stuff all sorts of wonderful things in there. You've got the Buckingham bag, the Arizona, the faceted favour bauble, and the faceted favour box as well. £56 or £67.96 if you want to get your hands on all of them. Now, the decorative box size. This is amazing. I had the pleasure of launching these when we launched them here on Crafters TV. They're awesome. You get 273 elements, guys. You get 3 different styles of box. You get the picnic box, the milk carton box, and the infinity box. And then you get all the stamps and dies to decorate. So you've got a candy theme, a beach theme, a shed theme. We've got a sweet cupcake theme, special days, looking at things like weddings, love and roses, perfect for Valentine's. You've got a home sweet home and birthday parade as well. You have got an awesome deal here. Club Inspire Platinum members, you are saving way more than you're spending. I'll run you through that deal as we go through the show. Now, if you want to go for just the box element, not the decorative elements, a price point for everyone, you can get, this makes you sort of the construction element, which makes you the core box. Maybe you've already got a lot of small stamps and dies of your own that you want to use to decorate them. Absolutely, you can go for that, $35.98 or $43.18. And we also have as well the decorative set. And in here, you've got the 4 different styles in there as you go. That's your occasions collection, 4047 or 4857, if you want to go for that one. And we've got the celebration collection in here for you as well. In there, you've got your special day, love and roses, and home sweet home in that special collection there for you. And also on its own, birthday parade. I believe this is on its own. This was, is this one? Yeah, this one is UK only. So you can get it in the big collection, it's in there, but on its own, it's only available here in the UK if you want to get it individually. The Favour Box collection. Now this is an incredible deal because these should be £70 or $79.70. You're not even paying for one here, and we're going to send you both of them. You've got the honeycomb box and the trinket box as well. 2 awesome box styles, and we'll show you more of them as we go through the show. We've also got the Dimensional Project collection. Now you've got 2 sets of cardstock in here. So you've got the luxury ivory card pack, you've got that gorgeous mint green, you've got a tape pen, and you've got the red liner tape in there as well for £15 or $15. And if you want to go for the acetate and card collection, now you can use the acetate. It's a fantastic heavyweight clear construction acetate from Hunky Dory, and it's great for construction. $15.98 or $23.18 if you want to get your hands on those ones. Right, I know there's lots in this show. What I'd say is, because I know a lot of you already own these products and a lot of you have been using them and creating gorgeous things, I'd love to see what you've been creating with them. If you want to send us pictures of your creations, then you can do so by sending them to studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we'll do our best to share some of them as we go through the show. Michelle's already sent in some of her purse dies, which is awesome. Lynn says the bags and boxes are fabulous, I love them all. And Susan says, I'm here, but I'll be crafting along, making my card of the day. Day 31 still going strong. The lovely Susan has decided that she's going to make a card every day as part of her New Year's resolution. I think it's great to make some crafty New Year's resolutions. As I said, at any point, if you've got any questions, please let me know in the comments and share with us some of the things that you love doing with these products. Right, Jan, there's so much in this show and so many awesome things, and things that really I think are so great, because the whole premise is we take a flat piece of card and then we make this 3-dimensional thing out of it. I still can't quite get my head around it.
I know, honestly, Joe, there is a lot in this show, and I'm going to break down each collection, and I've got a demo for pretty much each collection that we've got on. So as we go through the 2 hours this afternoon, lots and lots of stuff to show you. Going to go right back to basics for those of you that are just joining us. So if you've literally just come across Crafters TV, hi, it's lovely for you to be with us. We're like a big family here, so we all craft together. And like Joe says, if you've got things that you've made, well, we love to see what you've been up to. So I've just got a couple of samples out to show you, and this is where we're going to start today. So this one is the Arizona, and it makes a beautiful little purse, and inside you've got room just in there to pop whatever little gift it is you fancy. So I'm thinking, looking at the colours on that, I'm thinking there's a certain special day coming up, Joe, isn't there? We could put some nice chockies in there.
Yes,
yeah,
please.
ready for Valentine's Day. And then this one is the Buckingham one. This is the one that I'm going to demo shortly, and again this one's got a little Velcro dot underneath for you to just open, and the flap opens up, and again, nice little size in there, the box inside, for you to be able to actually pop some goodies in there, whether it be a nice piece of jewellery, whether it's good chocolate goodies, whether it's a scarf, whatever it is you fancy. And you know, they're actually quite substantial once they're made, and like Joe said, that flat piece of card to turn into something like this. The dies have got all the cutting lines, all the scoring lines, and everything that you need on there, even come with an instruction leaflet so you can follow that. So what I'm going to do is pop these to one side. Are we going straight into demo, George?
Oh,
fabulous.
Yes, please.
Let's get going then. So I've actually got my Buckingham die set here. So you've always got inspiration on the front of the packaging here. When we take this out, these are the metal pieces that come with it. And again, not only do you get the mechanism for making the bag, all the little embellishment pieces, you've got the tags in there, the labels, little shoe pieces, and a full instruction sheet in this one as to how to put this together. So literally broken down into steps and pictures. So if you like sort of seeing something in front of you to work from, you've got it. Don't forget, once we've actually finished on air, all our classes and all the shows are all archived, so you've only got to go and search for them, and you can literally watch us back, craft along with us at the same time. So it's all there for you. So what I'm going to do then, it says in step number 1, we've got to cut 2 pieces of the main concept die. So that being the particular sort of outline of the purse. You can see there where that shape sort of come from on there, and then you've got the elements to make the closure part for it. So I've already cut 1/2. I'm just going to run this through the Gemini to actually cut the second piece. So let's pop this on, and I've chosen some of that gorgeous, this is absolutely to die for. This is in that card pack that we've got later on the show, and it's double-sided luxury cardstock. So for making bags and things, it's beautiful because you've got that same pearl sort of finish on it as what you've got on the outside. So I've just cut a piece down to fit this on. I'm going to tape it in place because I don't want it to slide off there, and we'll cut that second piece. And like I said, we've got the outside cut lines, and then we've also got, puts all the score lines in so that you can see where you want to fold. So we'll go along and go through this together. So let's just pop that through our Gemini.
Awesome.
Pop that
And
one
I'm guessing
through
you're
there.
going to need your larger A4 die cutting platforms for these ones, Jan?
Yes, if I remember rightly. On the back of the packet, we've got a little guide. So yes, it's saying that we do need the large Gemini for this one. Just for that concept die, the rest of the items would go through a smaller machine.
Fantastic.
But just this concept element is just slightly bigger than obviously the platform for the junior. So you can see there the width of it is going to be a bit too much. So let's just pop that one off there. We've got a piece of scrap. Just carefully take that tape off. And you can see now that we've got that shape coming together. Okay, so like I said, it's got all the score lines in it that you need. So step 2, it says take a craft knife, and we need to cut part of this out. Now I've kept it on the first one, so on this one we'll actually take it out. You could use a craft knife, you could use your scissors, whichever you prefer, but I want to take out this semicircle piece. If you remember here, we just need the 1/2 of it for the closure.
Okay.
So we're going to cut out the piece that's on this side here so that we've got a gap in it, and then the flap will fold through and it'll fold onto that other side. So literally all I'm going to do is come down that score line here with my craft knife. Make sure you're on a suitable surface when you do this. Please don't do it on your dining table. I'm working on the glass mat because literally I know I can cut that, but if you haven't got the glass mat, work onto a self-healing cutting mat, and literally I've just gone across that score line to take that piece. We don't actually need that piece out. So let's pop that away before we have an accident. And then literally, it says we're going to actually place the 2 pieces together. So just before I do that, I want to fold and burnish all those score lines. So literally, where you've got a score line from the machine, and it's done all the work for us. It's broken the fibres in that cardstock so that we can literally just fold all those pieces in. And then you can see here where it's going to form that shaping to give you the edge of the bag there, and then we're going to pop the 2 pieces together. So I just need to put a little bit of tape on this one, and then I've done exactly the same, and I've got a second piece for the other side of the bag. So let's just pop, and for the purpose of the demo today, I'm going to use my red line tape. If I was at home, I would probably be using a wet glue. You get a really good bond with your sort of PVA tacky glues, or even your Collal all-purpose glue. So for today, we're going to use that one. And when I bring this one in, I've got exactly the same.
Red liner and wet glue together, Jan?
Yes,
I've
you
seen
could.
people do that for instant stick, and then also to get that maybe longer lasting, better bond or deeper bond?
Yeah, it's that, and also it just gives you, the red line tape's not very forgiving, so if you're just starting out with craft, it's sort of, you need to be sort of quite confident, and I'm going to stick it just there. By adding a little bit of wet glue over the top, just gives you that couple of seconds to manoeuvre it into place. So if you're just starting out and you're a little bit afraid of how sticky the red line tape is, as I say, just that little tiny bit of wet glue over the top of it, when I've taken my liner off, just gives you the freedom to sort of move something into place before that tape grabs totally.
Brilliant.
Right, so let's have a little look then. So we've got the two pieces in front of us. All right, it says making sure that each tab is on opposite sides. And what we're actually going to do, let's have a little look. We're going to pop these two pieces together like so. So I've literally turned my outsides over onto the back, so I'm now working on the inside, and the base piece here is going to come and stick on top of each other so that we've got those tabs, making sure that you've got a set of tabs at each side which are going to fold up and close the bag. So again, I'm just going to pop a little bit of this, mainly because we get an instant stick when we're on air with them. I don't have to wait for it to dry. As I say, at home, if I was making this to use as a gift bag, I probably would use some wet glue along there. So let's just pop that across the bottom, and then we're literally going to stick one of those on top of the other one. So we've got, whoops, one piece, two pieces, and then just line them up. So you can see there where I'm literally just going to go up to the score line, not over the score line, because you still want this one to fold in. If you stick this piece over the score line, you're going to have trouble with that bit closing. And then once it's down, give it a good burnish so that that tape sticks.
Now, not only are handbags beautiful, Jan, but do you know they can be very functional, and they can even be a means of communication, you know. Do you know the Queen has got a special code that she uses to signal her footmen? I was just looking it up just now because I knew about it, but I just wanted to be double sure.
I didn't know this. Do you know, every day is a school day here, Joe.
I know, it is indeed.
Yeah.
I just love this. So when the Queen is finished, apparently, talking to a guest, all she does is move her handbag from one arm to the other, and that signals to her aides, who would then come in and end the conversation. If the conversation is particularly awful, all she does is simply put the bag on the ground, or she spins her wedding ring, apparently, and this would get a prompt intervention from one of her aides. It would be very worrying if you were talking to the Queen and saw the handbag move from one to the other, said royal historian. And then also, it goes one step further. She's also known to bring out her handbag when dinner parties get stale. If the case should place it on the table, it lets her assistants know that she wants things to finish and that the proceedings are coming to a close. There you are.
How interesting. Well,
try that with your husband.
I might,
see how
yeah,
you
when
get
I
on.
start twiddling my wedding ring, it's like, shut up, love, I'm bored now.
Exactly.
I love it. I use that. Bit of a cackle going on there, wasn't it?
I think what a great thing though, if you're a couple and you go to a party, you know, you're thinking,
put my handbag down on the floor, he'd just fall over it, he wouldn't take any notice.
I'd love to know if you and your partner or you and your family have any like secret code for things. Someone, a family friend always said that they used to let people know that they'd overstayed their welcome by saying, would you like another cup of tea before you go? Which still makes me laugh, Jan.
Right, so we've got that sort of construction part. I haven't stuck it together yet, but you can see there how these pieces are going to tuck inside to make the bag. But what I want to do before that is just decorate, all right? Now, I prefer to do this while it's flat. I find it easier to be able to stick something down and add pressure to it rather than having something that's hollow when you've got the bag together. And it does say, I love this, you follow the instructions, you do this, you stick it all together, and at the end it says, decorate the panels of the box before you assemble it. And you've just gone through all the instructions and stuck it together.
Right.
So, but yes, I prefer to actually do that while it's done. So on the rest of the metalwork then, we've actually got decorative elements now, and you can see how beautiful. That's the metal die that's going to cut out.
Style this is that you're demonstrating with, Jan?
Sorry?
Which one of the four dies
This is the Buckingham one.
The Buckingham
handbag
purse,
the 3D purse, yeah. So this is actually going to cut out the detail, and it's got a cutting edge all the way around to cut you a panel, and then you've got all that gorgeous crisscross detail and the swirls in there. And then you also get a little piece that's going to fit the top of that little flap as well, that's going to be the closure on the bag. Okay, so I've actually cut these out, and again, because we've got that pack on the show, I've gone for that lovely mint green cardstock.
Oh, lovely.
And that's actually the Centura Pearl, and then I've actually backed it. I don't know whether you can pick it up on there. It's some of our glitter card behind it. I just thought it needed to be a bit glam. So we've got sort of the pink glitter card behind
Gorgeous
it, and this
combo.
is literally, I've just backed it and then stuck it on top with my, I've used my dotty tape pen on the back of the die cut piece to stick it down. Now I've also got inside here a little magnet for my closure, so I need to make sure that I get this bit with the receiving magnet on the right side. So when this closes up, this bit's going to pop through here like so. So I need to make sure that this bit goes on the front. I didn't have any little Velcro dots. They work well too. But I'm just going to stick it on with some of my my PVA tacky glue, and stick these. And I've cut one for the front and one for the back. And then I've also cut that little closure piece. So I'm just going to take the bit of tape off the back of the magnet, and then that's concealed then inside that bag. So this is going to be the front of the bag. And again, I've just sort of embellished it with a couple of little pearls on the bottom there. So you can literally go to town with the decoration, as much or as little. If you just wanted to make the actual plain bag part, you could actually emboss this piece and just make it, you know, sort of an embossed purse bag if you didn't want to put all the detail on. And I love the fact that there's always options with any of the dies that we make. So I've done exactly the same, and we've got the piece for the back. So let's just pop that piece on there. So again, that wet glue just gives us a nice bond and time to just wriggle it into place there and make sure it's nice and straight. And then I've got that little tiny piece that actually goes on the front of the flap there. So let's pop that one on as well, and then we'll actually stick it together so you can see that finished shape. So that one's going to go on the front. And as I say, I just find it easier to pop these pieces on while it's flat. You've got that, you know, you can press down on it, make sure everything's stuck into place, and then we can stick it together. So let's take off those pieces of tape for the closures on each side. And then what we're going to do, bearing in mind we've got our double base that we stuck the two pieces together.
Nice sturdy bottom, Jan.
He said, yes, you need a nice sturdy bottom in your gift bag, don't you? You don't want your gift falling out of the bottom, do you? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up and literally, if I can get, so we can see that on here, I'm going to stick this straight bit here onto the flap and line up those edges there. Okay? Don't stick it to the mat, Jan. Turn it over and do the same again. So this piece is from the base, and then literally line this one up and stick it to that, just against the score line again, not over the score line, because you want to be able to move. Yep. And then the other pieces are literally, those tabs are going to fit inside there. You can see where I've got them just pushed inside.
It's so clever.
Just line it up and literally they will stick now. And then I'm going to go inside with my bone folder and just give that a burnish to make sure that those are stuck down nicely on the sides. And you know, that wasn't difficult. The die does all the work for you. Just that sticking it together, and then because we cut that piece out, you've got that nice little closure there with the flap. Whoops. Now then, is my magnet strong enough to fit through all the layers? I didn't think about that. Not quite by the looks of it, but you get the idea there.
Absolutely,
okay?
Yeah.
And then just to finish off to decorate, I've used the little tab sections. So again, these are from here. You can see we've got an outside one and an inside one. Just picked up a stamp off one of my sets that I had out that says "Feel Better Soon," and I'm going to use that to decorate the front part. Okay, so we're just going to pop that on the centre there. And again, just pop inside the bag just to give it a little press down. And then I've got my glue gun on just to pop, whoops, a little bow on the front there. So once it's closed like so, I was just going to pop this on the front.
Do we sell the magnet dots at Art and
Yes,
Wonder? Do we?
We do, yes. They
Fantastic.
came out when we launched the Precious Memories album set.
Yes, they did indeed. Check the website to see if you can find them. I just searched something like magnets in the search bar across on the website, and yes, grab them there. That is looking absolutely gorgeous, Jan.
So honestly, you know, it didn't take that long. Obviously, I die cut one of the pieces, but you know, we're talking like seconds to go through the Gemini to cut the pieces. And as I say, you've got quite a nice area there. When we have a look inside again, you've got plenty of room to pop a nice little gift inside there. And because it's that luxury cardstock, you've got that lovely Centura pearl finish on the inside as well as the outside of the bag there. So that one was the Buckingham purse bag.
Fantastic.
And then the alternative in that one was the Arizona, which gives you a slightly different shape. Similar idea with that box part inside. And then you've got a different element of design for the sort of fancy bits on there.
Awesome.
All right, 3D purses, beautiful. Honestly, they're great for little gifts, aren't they?
They are perfect. You also get the baubles and the favour box as well. Let me just show you those two. So that is what the bauble looks like. I think it's gorgeous. It can hang where you so wish. And then you've got the favour box in there as well. Really interesting shape on that. And I mean, looking at that one, for instance, I mean, how would you even begin to try and create that on a scoreboard? I mean, you just wouldn't, would you? Because it is such a complex shape. This is all done for you with these dies, so it is all. Oh, I'm knocking my display over, George. I am sorry. It means that. I'll come back to that in a minute, okay? But this, of course, all the awesome dies and all the awesome things that you're going to be able to create 4 different styles of box, as you can see there. Lots of you chatting away. Remember as well, if you're going for this, an awesome deal on it for you. Club Inspired Platinum members, you can pick this up today for $44.80 or $54.36, which is fantastic. And remember, everyone is going to get those double points, don't forget, just up until the end of today. Remember that it's a really cool day. I'm going to start referring to it as Super Sunday today because you've got this awesome masterclass. After this, in about 2.5 hours, you've got a Second Chance Sunday. But I'm not going to be here because I'm going to be busy getting ready for the warehouse clearance. You have got a very special guest coming in to present the show. So make sure you come back for that. I'm not going to spoil the... Maybe I'll let you know at the end of the... Who knows? I'm not sure. Lots of you chatting away in the comments as well. Mariah says her partner Jason texts her and says it's time to go when they're done at a party. Lynn says her hubby has just bought her a bacon baguette and a mug of tea. Just perfect while I'm watching my favourite TV. Absolutely awesome. He sounds like a keeper, Lynn. Evelyn says, my husband is a paediatrician and I would go to the bathroom and text my husband pretending to be a patient to get out of a terrible dinner or conversation. Wow, Evelyn.
I love it.
I love that. I mean, I can't condone lying, but you know, that's very clever. Mary's loving the purse boxes as well. Debbie says, I made my 5 grandgirls aged 6 to 12 acetate purses for Christmas and filled with nail polishes and small hand sanitizers. They all love them. Debbie from Middle USA, Nebraska. Oh, Debbie, I think that's an awesome idea. If you had some pictures of them, Debbie, I'd love to see them. If any of you got any pictures of the fabulous things that are in the show today, you can always whiz them over to me really easily by emailing studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk and attaching those pictures there. Amy says, good morning from Arizona. I love the Arizona bag, as I expect you to, Amy. Gina was just asking, Jan, how would you fix the magnet part onto the bag? Good question.
I use my red line tape. So what I tend to do with the magnets is you sort of, if you pop your one under your closure, and as I say, just on the back of it, I usually pop a little bit of red line tape and stick that one down. And then you can actually put the other one, if you flip it on it, it'll find its own position. Because the magnetic properties, it'll literally find its own position on the top. So you can then pop some red line tape under there and get that one in exactly the right place for it to close onto the one that you've got stuck underneath. So yeah, just a little bit of red line. I know some people use glue dots. You just want something that's got strong enough adhesion that when you separate the magnets, it's not going to pull them off. So that's why I tend to use my red line rather than a wet glue for those. As I say, I know I've seen 1 or 2 people use glue dots to pop them on as well. So if you've got good glue dots, they will work as well.
Fantastic, thanks for that. I hope that clears it up, Gina. If got any further questions, you can always get them into us over on Crafters TV on Facebook or across by searching for us on YouTube, Crafters Companion. But if you want to watch and shop at the same time, then you need to do that on our website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au. Right, let me just run you through this lovely collection of sort of accessories we've got to go, things that are going to help you put these together. So in here, you've got a glue tape pen, which is awesome. This is stronger and so much longer than others that are out there on the market. You've also got as well the red liner tape too. Made it sound like a toilet paper, didn't I? Longer, stronger, no softer though. Right, we've also got as well some cardstock for you on the show. You're going to get this gorgeous ivory cardstock, as you can see, and it is absolutely stunning. It's double-sided as well, so it really is great for your boxes. We've also got the mint green in here too, so you can get those 4 elements together. £15. You've got a great saving there, whether you're in the UK or you are in the US. In fact, US guys, you're looking at less than half price there. That is before your Club Inspired discount as well. So do grab those. The next one I've got for you is the heavyweight acetate. Now you can use, I'm right in saying you can use this, Jan, to construct the core element of your box from, yes?
Yes, you can. You can actually make like a clear acetate box, which looks stunning. And then obviously, if you were putting a gift inside, I would probably just wrap the gift in some tissue paper, something like that, if you didn't want it to be visible. But yeah, it's strong enough. It will cut and score just like cardstock. It behaves just like cardstock.
Awesome. And then we're also going to give you some of our stamping card. Now, we call it the white stamping card. It's the white everything card because it is a 300 GSM that you've got here. A4 size, 60 sheets. You can construct with it, you can die cut it, you can emboss it, you can do pretty much everything with it, which is absolutely awesome. Now, talking of awesome things, I need to share with you the next item that I've got on the show for you. These are fantastic. These have been so busy since we've launched them. I know so many of you own these and absolutely love them. You've got the honeycomb favour box, which is this one just here. You've got so much in here. You've got all the embellishing panels. You've got embellishing dies. There is a lot of metal in these. It's a big A4 die set that you've got. You've then also got the Trinket box as well. Let me show you the kind of things that you're able to make using these. So this one here, you can see, is the honeycomb box that you've got. It is fantastic. I mean, look at all of those curved edges that you've got on here as well. It would be really difficult for you to be able to create that with a scoreboard or without this die base in essence. What you've also then got is, let me show you some of this. I've got a gorgeous one over here that I absolutely love. Check this one out with a Trinket box. I mean, they are absolutely awesome. And the great thing is, they've got a really nice rigid firm. Not only do they look gorgeous, the construction dies that we bring to you here, the dimensional dies that we bring to you here at Crafters TV are totally functional as well. They not only look great, but they perform really well too. If you want to get your hands on this, what you would be looking at, if you were in the UK, these would be costing you individually $34.99 each is what they should be. You're paying £27 or $31 for both of them, which represents an absolutely awesome saving. Club Inspired Platinum members save £48 or $55, which is fantastic. Right, we're going to see these in action in just a moment, but if you are new to us here at Crafters TV and you would like to know how to watch and shop at the same time, then here's me to show you how. Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Indeed, we create every day here. Lots of you let me know that you're sending us in pictures, which is fantastic. We'll get to those as we go through the show as well. I'd love to know which is your favourite out of it. I mean, I don't know how you're going to pick. And the great thing is with this deal, you don't have to pick. Even with these incredible prices, we're still going to give you where is it? Over there. Double points, but only for the rest of today. So make sure you take advantage of that. So popular, these, Jan. And the thing is with these, I think when I look at them, they look like they're going to be super difficult to make, but I'm assured that is not the case.
It's not. I mean, you've just seen me put that other one together, and apart from having those panels die cut, which is literally the Gemini does all the work, or your die cutting machine does the work there, it is literally just a case of sticking it together, and you've got that beautiful sort of little finished project that you can save, you can gift it, you know, depending on what you're making it for. You can personalise it. If you've got a person in mind that's going to receive it, you could do it in their favourite colours, whatever it is that you fancy. So we're going to come back to that second set that Joe's just showed us now with the honeycomb and the trinket box. And I picked the trinket box to actually demo. I really do. Well, I like all of them. It's no good saying I like this one because I like them all. And I love the simplicity of it, the fact that all the guesswork's been taken out of it. Once you've cut the panels with the die, you know that it's going to fit together. In the past, I love doing sort of 3D stuff. And in the past, the amount of cardstock I've wasted by having a go and measuring it and getting it wrong, this you're assured that it's going to fit together and everything's going to be where it needs to be. So in this one, again, you've got, you know, a full A4 card there of all the metalwork inside it. And there isn't an instruction leaflet with this one, but on the back, it just reminds us that we need to cut 2 of the main concept die for the base of the box and 2 pieces of the concept die for the lid. So let's do that bit first. So you always get the outline pieces or your actual bulk of the box. So this is going to be the base of the box. And now this one does look a little bit odd for the lid, but when I show you how this goes together, it's ingenious how this one works. So let's pop those to one side. We'll bring those Gemini plates back in there. And again, I've just got some white Centura pearl this time, just to work on with this one. So let's have a look. Pop this one down. Oh dear, I was a bit skimpy there. That only just fits, doesn't it? I obviously didn't want to waste any cardstock on that one. So again, just going to pop that down, tape it in place, and then let's pass that through the machine there. So we'll pop that through, and again it says to cut twice. So I've already done one of them, and you're going to get a piece that looks like this. So again, we've got those score lines in, so I've literally folded it on the score lines, folded the tabs in, and I've prepped this one with some double-sided tape ready. So let's do the same with that second piece now. Okay.
Crafty Vera says,
to one side.
I love these dies. I also use them flat on the front of the cards or to make shape cards with as well. That's a great point, isn't it?
Yep, fantastic idea. I've not tried that. Ooh. Now then, that puts my brain starts whirring into action when I hear things like that. So again, I'm just going to use, you can see how easy, look, this literally, where that score line is, it's literally told the fibres in that cardstock that we want to fold it there, and it literally just does all the work. So we've got that second piece. We need a little bit of tape again, just on those tabs, those are going to fit together. So again, just pop that on, and then I've already cut the pieces for the lid. And again, it asked us to cut 2 pieces for the lid. So let's work on the base first and then pop that together. And then I will show you how that lid piece works. Because as I say, when I first saw this, I thought, what a brilliant idea for getting the shape and the angle right. So move that to one side. So give that a good burnish so that we can get the tape off. And what we're going to do with this one, again, it's a double base. Double base, yep. So it's going to go over the centre there, and you've got your 4 sides to fit. So you get, I love the dies that do this because you get really good strength in the base of it. And again, if you use your Kalal glue for this, it's this set's like cement anyway, so you're going to get a nice strong, we've got a sturdy bottom again on this one, Joe. So if you did want to put, you know, something a bit more heavy, you're not going to be afraid that it's going to damage the box, so it's going to fall apart.
Teresa, no, not sorry, Teresa. It was Teresa was asking, will both of these fit? Will this die fit through the Junior? I think I'm right in saying both of the smaller ones, the bauble and the Trinket, will go through the Gemini Junior because they are 5x5 and 5.4x5.
I'm fairly certain you're right, Joe, just to prove that there. Look, that's your Junior plate.
Perfect, there we go.
So yes, this one will. The honeycomb one, I haven't actually got that with me. I think that might need the larger plate.
Yes.
But certainly the Trinket box one will fit through your
Trinket
Junior.
box will go through, yes, the honeycomb We'll need the larger one indeed.
So again, when you're sticking
Good
these
excuse
two
to get a
pieces...
bigger machine, I say, Jan.
Sorry?
Good excuse to get a bigger machine.
It sure is, especially while it's on double points. Can you
Yeah.
imagine the points on that?
Absolutely.
Wow. Yeah, so always remember when you're overlapping two pieces to just work up to your score line so that this still bends up. If you go over the score line, it's going to restrict the movement in it. Same at this side. I've just gone up to my score line so that I've got a nice, you want that 90-degree angle on that bend there. And again, I'm not going to decorate the bottom of this. You can. You've actually got the panels, and I'll show you here on the metalwork. I'm going to decorate the lid for you to show you what it's like. But this one, you get an outside panel, so you can create a mat, and then you get an inside panel to create the detail. Now the inside panel doesn't have an external cutting edge, so the beauty of this is that you could cut this into your cardstock and have a little see-through element going on. If you want it as a panel, then I would just add the outside edge and cut it as one piece so that you get that cutting edge to cut out the shape. All right, so I'll show you again what I mean with the lid, because we've got some nice decorative pieces on the lid. So what I want to do then is actually pop the base of the box together, and then I can concentrate on the lid. So I decided just to leave my base plain and then have all the decoration for this one on the lid.
Mariah says it's all about the bass, no treble. Everyone sing along. It really is. And Peg says, good morning, Joe. You're a ray of sunshine on a snowy day in Indiana. How lovely is that of you to say? Evelyn says, this is my favourite box to make. It is so much fun. Crafty says, these dies are so versatile. I use them lots. I've sent a couple of pictures in, including one with Craig's biggest fan ever, winky face. I look forward to seeing those. Mariah saying she has sent us in a picky as well of one that she did for her manager. She put bracelet charms inside for her as well. She absolutely love it. Susie says, I'm such a jam fan. She's the best at the demonstrations.
Oh, bless. Thank you. Kind. That's lovely.
Laura says, my husband always forgets our code, so we end up staying much longer than needed because he can't remember. Oh, I feel like maybe he needs a little handbook, Laura, or something. And Pam says, Joe, I've sent you and Craig one of those boxes at Christmas. Ooh. I need to investigate this further, Pam. Yeah, Vera talking about using the dice flat as well.
Yep.
£27 or $31 if you want to get your hands. Maybe you're getting both of them for that price.
So you can see my little box put together there, and I think this is why the die is useful, because this has got like it's not cubed, it's got a slant on the edge of it. So I think if you look at it from there, you can see that angle on the sides. And I think to actually sit and work that out and do all those measurements correctly, I think would take time. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it would take time, bearing in mind how quick you've seen that just go together. So again, that's the base. It's got that lovely reinforced element at the bottom. And then the top piece, you can see here, I've gone for a different colour for the top. You can see where I've cut the one piece here, and it asked us to do this twice. It looks like a big bow, doesn't it, looking at it there? All right, so this is what you get when you cut this one out. And again, you would always burnish, fold and burnish everywhere you've got a score line. So we've already popped those in. Same with the tabs. And then I've popped a little bit of tape on here ready. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have exactly the same going on for the second piece. And I've actually decorated this one ready. I'll show you where I've got the pieces from. So this is identical to this one with the tape on ready. And I've just stuck my pieces on so that we can just save a little bit of time. But again, just to come back to that main set, you can see now that we've actually got the smaller pieces ready for that. You can see where this has come from, so that they all fit. There's no measuring to do. You know you've got that confidence that you can cut these out and they're literally going to fit on. So again, I've actually done them in the pink. And if I lay them on here, you can see where these have come from. So I used both pieces. I used the outside edge and the decorative part to cut the pink. And then I've just used the outside edge on its own to cut the back piece to line it on. Okay? And then I've got this piece for the top, another piece here, and then you've got the centerpiece. Okay? So I love the fact that they've given you two as well. So because you've got a four-sided shape, you can cut it 2 times. So you've got 2 pieces for the sides, and then you've got the same here. So it does it a lot quicker in the end. So let's pop those to one side and show you how this works then. So again, I'm going to decorate it while it's flat. So I just want some glue on the back of these just to pop this down quickly. I just find it easier, especially with things that are angled and shaped. I just find it easier when you've got that lovely flat surface to stick things down onto. So again, a little bit of the tacky glue there just to pop these onto that Centura pearl. And this is the, it's not on the show today, but it will be on the website. This is the fuchsia pink, if you're interested in the pink Centura pearl. And it makes up lovely for the boxes because you've got that little bit of luxury with the pearl sheen on it. All right, so that's that piece. That one is on that side. And then let me just work out which piece we want the top on there. So again, it doesn't really matter where you put the top, but the reason I was checking is because I've put my tape underneath here. So what we're going to do is we're actually then going to turn one piece this way, and we're literally going to stick them. And you can see again where that shape's now starting to come together. And I just think whoever designed this is a genius. They really are. So I've popped a little bit of double-sided again under here. And I'm going to line up again just at either side of those score lines so that I'm not overlapping them too much.
I think it's such a clever design because you'd never know that lid part was in two bits.
You wouldn't.
When you see it, you just would never think that it was in two parts.
If you stick those tabs underneath now, you can see how that's actually starting to come together now. So let me just pop that piece on the centre. So we've got that decorative element on here.
And you've not added anything to this dye-wise at the moment. That is all coming from that collection, Jan, is that right?
That is all from the collection,
Perfect.
Every single piece of it, apart from, you know, whatever base card you want to use. And I mean, if you're anything like me, we've got tons and tons of cardstock. You could actually, if you didn't want to do the decorative elements, you could just use the matting and layering pieces. So just these elements here, and you could cut these out of your favourite pattern papers and just put a block piece on, you know. So that, again, lots and lots of different options. It doesn't have to be all singing and dancing with the decorative parts if you don't want to. Like I said, I left the base piece plain because I want the detail on top. So literally now you can see where this one's actually already sort of flapped underneath there. So I'm going to just again bring it up to that score line and no further, and then give it a little sort of rub underneath. Again, we're just going to find, I'll take all the tape off and then show you each one of these. So again, under here, just bring it down up to that score line and give it a little rub so that it fits. And again, as I say, to measure this and work this out, it would have taken me forever. You know, there's so many different angles in it.
Imagine trying to make it on your own.
Yeah, and how much cardstock you'd waste in the process,
You
Joe.
would indeed. You'd swear at it, not buy it.
Two passes through the machine, because you can cut the base and the lid together if you've got the large Gemini. So you can see now we're starting to get that sort of, you can see where it's like beginning to be domed there, if it had a bit on. And then again, let's just take all those pieces off those sides, and that last little tab, get off there.
Do you often talk to your crafts when you're at home, Jan?
Oh, I do.
Do you have full-blown convos with it?
Yeah, I do, honestly. My husband, bless him, is, although he doesn't like to admit it, his hearing's not as perfect as it used to be.
Right.
And he'd be like, are you talking to me, love? No. Well, who are you talking to? You know, like I talk to the dogs as well. You know, she'll come in to see what I'm doing, and I have a conversation with her. But yeah, I like to talk to my Geminis to let them know that they're still loved. So again, just up to that score line, and this, I just think, what an unusual
Gorgeous.
shape. You know, where would you start? I wouldn't. I like to think that I'm okay with measuring and things like that, but I wouldn't know where to start with that. And then this just fits straight on the top there. And then those lovely panels that we got for the bottom, all right, you can see in there where there's a lovely big heart. So we've got a smaller one and a bigger one. So when I actually cut these, because I was going to decorate the bottom at first, but as I say, I was just conscious of time. But I thought, seeing as I've got these, why not pop these just on that bottom edge. So again, I've just put some tacky on the back from our beloved Xyron.
When you think about how much craftability you're going to get out of each of these, well, for £13.50 per set if you are in the UK, or $15.50 per collection if you're in the US as well. It is quite unbelievable value when you think about just the amount of things that you can do. And also, yes, you've got all the decorative elements included, but Jan, you're going to have lots of our crafters will have so many elements already in other collections that they can also bring into this, I'm thinking.
They will, and I'm just thinking, Joe, you know, when you go to any of the, you know, I don't know what it's like in the States, but I know here in the UK, when you go and purchase a gift box from one of the card stores, they charge an absolute fortune for it, which I think makes an effect on what you've spent on your gift to start with. And it's a one-off. You give it to somebody and it's gone. Having the dies to make something like this, you can remake it as many times as you want. You can personalise it to suit the person it's going to, colour-wise, you know, detail-wise. You can add, you know, if you wanted to add a stamp sentiment to it, you can. I mean, there are some bits in here that I haven't used. There's a lovely layered flower. This bit looks gorgeous as a top piece if you want to layer these up and actually pop it on top of the box. You've also got a lovely little tag with the hole in, punched ready. And then you've also got a just for you little sentiment set as well. So every bit of it has been filled. You know, you've got a long tag, you've got an extra piece, so many different bits in there. I mean, I've literally just shown you one way of popping this together just to show you the construction. But as far as decorating goes, just go for it and do whatever, you know, you fancy. Or whatever absolutely. You think the recipient will like. But again, nice little size.
Yeah, beautiful. And also there has been a full 2-hour masterclass on these box styles with myself and Sarah over on Crafters TV. So pop yourself back over on the website, search for the favourite boxes, and you'll see there's 2 hours, a full 2-hour masterclass just on those boxes alone. So £27 or $31 if you want to get your hands on these. Platinum members can grab hold of them today for £21.60 in the UK or $24.80 in the US. Means that you're saving almost £50 and over $55 as a platinum member. I love that you guys love these so much as well, and you've been sending us in pictures of some of your creations too. Here is Carol's creation with the purse die that we saw earlier. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's
I love
like
the paper piecing.
Is that the Arizona one or the?
Oh, I'm not sure. Is that one is the Arizona?
Yes,
indeed.
It is. Yes, that's the opposite one, isn't it? But I love the navy and the pink. What a classic combination of colours there. And I think, can I see some bling on the handles as well? I love that.
Bling, 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 indeed.
Very glamorous. Yes.
Karen's also been busy as well, making a bag for Kathy, from what I could see. Very classy colour combo. Same bag, different colourway, totally different look and feel.
But don't they look different? Just using different coloured cardstocks, you know, and I love how I don't know that it's been paper pieced or coloured in the middle, just to make that rose a feature in the middle of that one. Looks lovely.
It's like a bit of glitter to me, a bit of glitter card in there, gorgeous.
Fantastic.
And also Karen's been very busy with the baubles as well. Check those out. A really lovely vast array of different styles there. Lydia has been busy too. This is a very clever concept here, Jan.
Oh, wow. Do you know, I'd never thought of using them that way. That's given me some more ideas to play with. That I would never, obviously with it being a 3D kit, you tend to think of it as a bag, but that is a terrific idea, Lydia. Well done.
It is, and look at the next one. Not only is it a gorgeous card, what a gorgeous little fur baby in the picture there as well.
Totally distracted by the little fur baby there, but yes, again, using it flat on there is a terrific idea. I'm liking that a lot.
Yeah, it really, really is fantastic. We've had loads of pictures in. I mean, it really goes to show just how much you guys love them. You know, the volume of projects that we've had here. This one's Maxine, very classy, that one.
That looks real, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
If you didn't know any different, if you just saw that as a photograph, it looks like a leather handbag, doesn't it?
Really, really
stunning.
does.
Yeah, absolutely
and think
stunning.
About also, you know, maybe cutting these in things like mulberry papers and faux leathers and, you know, those kind of things would be awesome. Michelle has sent this one in. I feel like Michelle's getting really well ready and set for Valentine's Day, don't you, Jan?
That's pretty, yeah, I love that. I've got some red and white coming up in a little while.
Yeah,
that
really
is lovely.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
She's also sent this next one in to us as well, which I also adore.
Again, that's showing off that lovely lattice work in that swirled sort of decorative panel, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Beautiful.
Now, if you want to get any pictures into us, please send them over. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you need to send them into, which is very, very Exciting. Right, our next collection. Our next collection is our decorative boxes. Now, these have been so popular ever since we launched them. I'm going to share with you the 3 different sort of styles of box that you've got. So what you've got firstly are your 3 different box styles. So this is those here, 2 larger ones and a slightly smaller one. Now the 3 box styles that you've got are the milk carton box, which is this one here, because it looks like a kind of old-fashioned milk carton. You've also got the infinity box, which is this one. It gets its name because it's got that infinity opening on the top there, which is awesome. And the other one that you've got is the picnic box, which is this one here. So these are the 3 different styles. So you've got the milk carton, the infinity, and you've got the picnic. But then what we're going to give you are all of these awesome stamp and die sets and guys, look, there is absolutely loads. You've got 8 in this collection, stamps and dies, in order to decorate these with. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you which ones are which when it comes to theming these up. So you've got your special day firstly, which is this one just here. And your special day, it's all about the celebration. So you can see we've got the champagne, we've got the birthday cake, we've got the stars on there, we've got the balloons, we've got the happy birthday. It is all going on. We've then got this one here. And this is Candy Store. Now, I've got a couple here with this one. Oh, check this out. So this is Candy Store. This is what you're going to be able to do. It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in gift box form. It really, really is. There's loads that you're going to be able to do with that one just there. The next one you've got is this one. And this one is your Home Sweet Home. I adore this. Check out that box that's been made using that. I think it is absolutely awesome. You've got the picket fences, you've got the trees, you've got the apples, you've got some schmetterlings in there. You really have got a little bit of everything going on with that one just there. The next one we've got for you is your birthday parade. And the birthday parade is this one right here. Take a look at that. You've got the happy birthday going on in there. You've got the stamps in there as well for your roof. You've got all of it. It is perfect. Really good as a little box maybe to send a piece of birthday cake home in, I always think, that size one just there. So that's that one. I know, there's so much in this collection. The next one here, this is sweet cupcake that you've got, and the sweet cupcake one is this one. That's what's been made using the sweet cupcake one. What you should also remember is that they are fully interchangeable. Don't think that you have to use a certain decorative style on a certain box. You've got a little bit of everything in here, which is awesome. The next one that I've got for you is the garden shed, which is this one here. This is great for those more masculine themes that I know maybe some of you sometimes struggle with. So a great one to have in your crafty arsenal. The next one is the beach theme, which I love. Look at this. It's very Pirates of Penzance, isn't it? But sort of, you know, ahoy matey, washed up ashore. I really, really love it. You've got your coconut tree in there. You've got your sandals on the go. You've got a little bit of everything in there for you to create all of those awesome beaches. And then the last one you've got, this one just here, is Love and Roses, which is that one there. That's what that is going to create for you. What you've got in here is 3 incredibly useful box dies and then 8 different styles to allow you to decorate it all up as well. The price is pretty unbelievable, guys, because you can get all of it today for $78.74 as a Platinum member or $95.30. Platinum members save over £100, over $120 is absolutely awesome. If you are new to us and you're thinking, oh, what's this? What's all these club prices about? What's a Platinum member? Then there's a fantastic club that you need to make sure you are a member of called Club Inspire. Here's all the details.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind the scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
All the details there of Club Inspire. It is a fabulous, fabulous place to be. Make sure you have got yourself joined. Right, we're going to crack on. I say we're going to, I'm not really. I'm going to stand here and do some gossiping. I'm going to have a chat with you guys, see what you're up to over on Facebook and over on YouTube, see all the tips that you're sharing. And Jan, of course, is the one that's doing all the education because, of course, it's a masterclass. Masterclasses are all about us sharing as much knowledge as we can about a certain style. And, of course, this show is all about, dimension, which is absolutely fantastic. A great deal there on those boxes. We'll leave it on the screen. Don't forget it's double points. Also, don't forget what's happening the rest of the day. Second Chance Sunday. I'm not going to be here with you for Second Chance Sunday, so I'm busy preparing for that later warehouse clearance, which will be, it'll be on my page, it'll be on Sarah's page, and it'll also be across on our US pages. You won't find it here on Crafters TV, so make sure you've popped yourself over there to have a look at it. And you're going to have a very special guest here presenting the Second Chance Sunday show. You'll have to tune in and find out who. Jan, you're going to be here for Second Chance, aren't you? What can you expect from that show?
I am. Do you know, we've got a little bit of everything from across the week. So I've got some of the new signature collection on there. I'm just trying to think. I've done so much prep this week. What else have we got coming out? Yeah, I think we've got some frame dies on there. Oh, the stacked easels as well. Yes,
fabulous.
Those are nice. Those are reasonably new as well. I've had fun playing with all those this week and getting prepped ready. Yes, so, right. Decorative boxes then next. So I'm going to go with the milk carton this time. So last time I was here with these, I did the picnic box and we did the beach theme one. And again, I've taken inspiration from the packaging this time and I'm going to go along these lines with it. I just loved the little dad's shed. I thought it was excellent. And I know it's a few months away again yet, but I just thought, you know, for Father's Day, this would be superb. It really would, for dads or granddads or any of the men out there in our lives that have got their little sheds outside and the way that you can decorate them. But if you go for the collection, there's no reason, like Joe said, that you can't mix and match all the stamps and have a play with them. So again, you've got the metalwork. Let's pop that underneath so that you can see what we get here. So we've got that concept die, which is the bit that we're going to cut. And again, like the rest of them that I've shown you, we're going to cut this twice. Now this one comes with a full instruction sheet again with it. So again, it talks you through in separate steps how to do it, how to cut it out, and then literally all the decoration you can just go to town with as much or as little as you wish. So we're going to need that piece, but you've also got elements on here, you know, that you've got tags in here, you've got the banners, little window frames, all sorts of difference. The word says love. This bit, I'll show you what this bit's for when we get to it, for the roof tiles on there. So let's have a look at just cutting that outside piece to start off with. And again, it puts you all the external cut lines in and the score lines for where to fold it. So because it's a shed, I've gone with my beloved craft card this time because it just lent itself to that sort of shed look. So let's pop that through our Gemini and I'll show you what I've done with those pieces that I've prepped.
Awesome. A lot of you chatting away. Amy says that the beach theme is the bomb. Judy says, I love those milk and picnic boxes, just too cute. Oscar, Vera's dog, says thank you for showing his photo. He's very proud to be on the TV. Oh, let's get him on Pet to Win prizes. Judy says, every picture were also beautiful, and Karen is loving all of the finishing touches on that box as well. So lots of love for these. And I do think it's one of those things when you first see these styles of dye, Jan, that you can't quite comprehend that you're you know, making this out of just a flat piece of cardstock becomes something totally dimensional and really functional, as well as being really lovely to look at.
It is, and just by changing the cardstock just gives a completely different look to them. As I say, I chose craft card because I'm going to make that garden shed, but imagine this done in black, or sort of even in your red and white if you wanted to put a Valentine's gift in it, much more softer palette maybe if you were thinking of Mother's Day gifts, things like that. It will do you all through the year, and it's a nice size box again. So again, we've got all the lines in here, so everywhere you've got one of those score lines that's all pre-done for you, we're literally just going to fold it in and create that box shape. So all the way around, we've got a tab all the way down that edge. This top piece here, I prefer to fold back on itself rather than underneath, because these are going to come up and be the top part of the box. And then the diagonal lines here, again, just tease them into shape. This is the side of the box, so that when you fold it in, I'm just going to push it, and it will actually work better when we get the box together. But you can see there where we get in that sort of shape that's going to be the side part of your milk carton there. All right, so that's what we've got, and we need to cut that twice. So if I bring in the ones that I've actually done, you can see the only difference here is I've used some ink. So everywhere there was a fold, I've used my ink with the sponge applicator, and I've literally just gone across all the fold lines with a little bit of brown ink, just again to sort of finish it off and make it look a bit more authentic. And we've got the pieces on the side ready. So the second piece, exactly the same. All I've done now is go to the stamp set. So I've chosen the garden shed stamp set that goes with, well, I'm saying goes with it. It will go with any of them, but for this particular one. And you can see here, we've actually got the doorway on there. So that's been stamped, coloured in with some of my tri-blends, and I've actually cut that out ready and stuck it on. But also on here, if I just show you on the white here, you've got the little garden fence. All right, so I'll bring some of these in that I've stamped out ready. You can see the little garden fence there cut and coloured. We've got all sorts of extras, little Wellington boots, the watering can, the plant pot and flowers. You've got the tools, all sorts of bits and pieces, which you can fussy cut if you prefer, or we give you all the metalwork to go with it. So these
Fantastic.
are all, you know, you can cut them all out. And again, preference as to whether you prefer to stamp first and then cut them out with the die, or whether you want to cut them out first and stamp. Have a go both ways and see which you prefer. You've also got a couple of little extras in here. We've got the little climbing vine in here. We've got a lovely little plaque. And I think this, again, is so cute when you look at some of these that I've put together, just to make the little plaque here that says Dad. Okay, and then you've also got, we've got a little birdhouse, which again, I've just popped together on there. You can see that one. So many bits and pieces that you can have a play with in here. So again, looking at the instructions then, it's told me to cut these twice. I've got my 2 panels here. It's told me to do all the folding, all right. Top sections, we've done we've sort of given these an idea of where those diagonal pieces want to go. And then it says to assemble them, we're literally going to do, where this triangular piece is here, I'm literally going to stick that with the square. So the square panel is going to be the base of the box, and I'm literally going to bring this over and stick it on top of that triangular panel. So again, I'll bring my collal glue in because this is nice and strong when it's set, but your glue of choice, if you prefer to use tape, the tape runners will work. But again, all I'm going to do is literally pop that one over the top, just up to that score line to create that angle there, nice and neat, and then just give it a second or two for that to grab. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with this piece. So again, you've got that triangular flap there, little bit of glue on here. Okay, and then again, bring it round to form that angle and just stick that one down, okay? And again, just give it a second for that glue. If you're working with wet glue, just needs a second for it to grab nicely. And then again, we've got 2 pieces now that look the same. So again, following my instructions, all right, it's told me to repeat. I've done the same on the base of that one. And then literally, we've got that sticking together again. So you've got that double bottom in there again. So again, it gives it a lot of strength, all right? So we're going to pop glue in the base. And again, by using my layers of collal, we're sort of adding that extra dimension to it, that extra strength to it when it dries. And this one is literally just going to pop inside there. And then we need something that's got a bit of length to it, just to pop a bit of pressure on the bottom there and make sure that that's all stuck down.
So again, like all the others we've seen today, they come together it's quite methodical, isn't it? The process is not complicated really in
It's
any way.
not difficult. This is why I would sort of encourage people to have a go with it. You know, and I mean, at the end of the day, if you're not feeling as confident, use some scraps cardstock, you know, some that you're perhaps not so keen on, and cut it out and have a play. Once you've got the idea of how it fits together, that never changes then. Literally, you know, you've got the idea, it goes together, you've made the milk carton, and then you can have fun with all the decorations. So I'm just making sure that that bit is stuck down. And then we've got the 2 tab parts, which I've just prepped again with some red line. You can see that I like my red line tape. So again, it's so easy when we're prepping. And then I've got some on the top piece. We'll do it all in one go there. It's very friendly though, the liner on it. Take that piece off as well. It just sticks to everything.
Rosalind says, I was just thinking that I can use these boxes in my kitchen for tea leaves. These demos inspire my creativity. Oh yeah, I'll pop your tea bags in there. Stephanie says, these would make great boxes to give some hot cocoa bombs for Valentine's gifts to drop off.
Ooh,
love that
wouldn't
idea
it?
as well. Tall Chicky says, I like using the craft cardstock. It's old school. I think it's a bit old school, but it also gives it quite like an organic-y kind of
It
vibe,
does,
which
doesn't
I
it?
love.
As I say, I love my craft card. I get through tons of it.
Yeah, it's awesome. Judy says, well, Jan, I never thought of using the brown craft cards. I love working with and use the antique effects on the brown as well. Yeah, if you wanted to distress them as well, would be another great way of using them too. Margaret says, what size are the finished bags? Oh, I think she means the handbags. They are, I've got the largest die sizes. I'll ask Jan to do it before the end of the show, if that's all right. Who was it asked that? Margaret. We'll give them a measure before the end of the show.
So you can see there we've got our milk carton put together. So just by encouraging those diagonal folds, when we pinch the top together, literally you can see we've got that shape going on, and it's a lovely little size, it really is. And then simply all we've got to do now is decorate. So I've done lots of you know that I love my stamping and colouring, so I've got lots of bits and pieces stamped at the ready. So we're going to go, and as I say, I've taken some inspiration from the one on the package. So we're going to pop the little fence down there, pop that one on. What else have we got? We're going to go with those pieces that I said I would come back to. Let me just show you that piece as well. In the metal set, you have got this one. Okay, and it cuts 4 separate pieces, which give you this shape. And then in the stamp set, you've got the piece here. When stamped over the top, gives you all the wood grain effect on it.
Fantastic.
So again, they're brilliant. They've thought of all the different elements. So what we're going to do with those is pop these on the front. You can go both sides, but obviously for speed, I've just done the front part. So when we put these on here...
don't forget, we're going to be voting for your demonstration of the show as well, Jan, to go into the project of the week, which will be decided by Jan and a very special guest in the Second Chance Sunday show.
So it wouldn't be wise to pick my own then, would it?
Oh, no, the viewers pick, so it's fine.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
Right. I thought you meant I picked. I'm going to say that wouldn't be cool, would it?
It's
yeah.
It's a full democratic, process, all handled by the social media team, who have the most diligent vote counting skills. Crafty Vera says, I was determined not to buy these. 3 guesses what happened next. I'm blaming Oscar, the crafty chihuahua. I think we just blame Oscar. That's absolutely fine. To be fair, in all honesty, I don't remember seeing these at a better price. To get a whole collection of something for that price that you can see there, to give you an idea, they should be £184 if bought individually. So you save, you've got a great saving of £86. Platinum members save £106, making them $78, $74. If you're in the US, you'd be looking at over $220 to get them individually. You're saving $102. However, as a platinum member, you save $126, making them $95.30. What I would say is pop something else in your cart just to bump it up to $100 if you're a platinum member, to make sure you get that free shipping and handling. You're going to get free postage and packaging on these in the UK as well. If you are new to us, I'd love to know if we've got any first-time viewers joining us today. You know, Jan, please pop yourself into the comments on Facebook by searching for Crafters TV, or across on YouTube by searching for Crafters Companion. Give us a little wave. Tell us what your name is. Tell you where you come. Tell us where you're watching us from. We'd love to know, Jan, wouldn't we?
Tell us your name and where you come from. We're back to that.
What's
good
your
old,
name and where'd you come from? Back to our Graham for a recap.
So literally all I've done is just played to my heart's content with the stamping and the colouring, and then I've got, because we were sort of going along that earthy feel, I've gone for a bit of twine rather than ribbon, and literally pop that, whoops, through the top there. And we'll see if we've got enough to, yeah, we should be able to fit a little bow on the top there, and you can see we've got that lovely little gift box. So we've got the one side there with Dad's, his name on his little shed door, and then again we've decorated one side and the other, and there's nothing to stop you repeating it and doing it on the back if you wish. I just stopped there obviously for time on TV, but I just think they're a great little idea, and just let your imagination flow with them. And as I say, there's no reason why this could still, you know, pop this into maybe blue and white and make the milk carton into a little beach hut with the elements from the beach stamp set.
Absolutely.
You know, so many different ways of doing it. It would look totally different, even though inside it's the same box. And again, a good size. I mean, the square part of that box is almost 4 inches tall by 3 inches. So again, you've got a good area, and remember we've got that base piece reinforced, so again you could put sort of something with a little bit of weight inside there as well. Really cute, really fun, and again, there's endless possibilities as to how you could decorate them.
Yeah, absolutely. They also make great balloon weights, is something that other people have talked about in the past
that's
as well.
a good idea as well,
Really
yeah.
good for making balloon weights too. Shall I whiz you back through the options that you've got in here? Remember as well, you've got the 3 different styles of box first. So let me just share that with you. So the 3 different styles of box you've got is the picnic box, you've got the milk carton, and you've also got the infinity as well. And infinity gets its name because it's got that infinity lid, which is on there. I'm going to take you back through as well now all of the different stamps and dies that you get in here. So this one here, firstly, that you've got, the decorating dies, is the Home Sweet Home. You can interchange any. You can interchange any of the different dies with any of the different styles of box as well, which is always good to know. So you've got that one. You've also got this one just here. Now this is your sweet cupcakes, and that has been used there on that milk carton box. As you can see, they look good enough to eat almost, don't they? The next one that you've got is that shed that you've just seen Jan creating. I think this was great. Imagine if you know someone that's got their own allotment, Jan, and you want to put some packets of seeds in there and give that to them, a little garden.
Here as well,
little
yeah.
One. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
That'd be fab.
Just little things. I think you'll think of loads of different ways in which to use that. It's the Great British Birdwatch. Wowzers. I had no idea that that was a thing, but the Great British Birdwatch, it would be good to make some. Please don't put a bird in here. You've also got as well the candy store. I mean, they're a good size, but we can't say you can use them for pet transportation. That's not what they're for. You've got this one here, which is a candy store, which is very sort of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory almost. The next one here is that gorgeous beach scene as well. We love this one. It's a little bit sort of piratey, isn't it? But you could theme that differently. Of course, you could make it very piratey, or you could make it more tropical. You could make it more Paradise Beach if you wanted to. It's completely up to you, however you see fit. The next one that I've got for you here is this one is the birthday parade. Now let me share this one with you. This is what you're going to create with that gorgeous birthday parade. You've got all of the different stamps and dies within there as well, which is fantastic. The next one I've got, this one here is the birthday one, which is this one just here. Now you can of course use these smaller dies on the bigger boxes if you wish, but you've got presents, you've got bunting, you've got balloons, you've got happy birthday, all the essentials that you need when it comes to creating a birthday style theme. And then finally, oh, what's happened there then? I've got that round the wrong way, haven't I? That was, I showed you Love and Roses, but it shows you the birthday. That was the birthday one. This one's the Love and Roses one, there we are. And the Love and Roses one there, as you can see, with all of those gorgeous floral themes on there as well. You've got your with love in there sentiment as well. If you want to go for all of them, you've got a great price, $98.43 or $119.13. Here is everything as you will receive it. It is a colossal collection. There are some smaller collections as well. If you just want the boxes, then we've got those available for you. Here they are, $35.98 or $43.18 is your price. So do grab those ones. We've also got for you some of the celebration collection. So you've got the candy store, you've got the cupcakes, you've got the shed, you've got the beach in there as well. A really nice smaller collection if you wanted to go for just some of the decorating dies on their own. And we've also got the... Oh, sorry, I missed one out there in the middle. Did I do them all? Okay. $14.99, UK only, if you want to go for birthday parade. Right, I need to go back to the honeycomb and trinket box for you. I need to let you know it is unfortunately limited stock. So if you are going for the honeycomb and trinket boxes, if they're in your basket, you need to check them out. Remember what these are going to allow you to create. These awesome boxes just here. And the great thing about these is that, well, you'd spend more than this on one of them. $34.99 or $39.99. We're down to less than 20 of these to go round. There's only a few of them left to allocate as well. What that means is almost as many of you with these in your basket as we actually have stock available. So if you do want them, if you're in your basket now, do get them checked out, which is what I would say. We're going to move back to the 3D purse collection, which are all of these gorgeous purses just here that are on your screen, as you can see. So you've got your Buckingham bag, you've got your Arizona bag in here as well. Think about doing things like your acetate, as you can see. You've got the baubles here, you've got the trinket there as well. All of them coming your way for £56 or $67.69. Now I know Jan's got loads more inspiration she wants to share with you and education before the end of this show, but I can see a lot of you with very full baskets waiting for an opportunity to check out. So I'm going to give you that opportunity. And if you're new to us here at Crafters TV, let's share with you how you can watch and shop at the same time. Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. Ah, sorry, they're having a few problems with the audio there on that clip. Few gremlins. Do you know what it is? I think the internet is on Sunday time, you know. I think that's what must happen. The internet must think, do you know what? It's Sunday. I'm going to just take it easy. You know, I'm just going to take it easy. Maybe the internet's got its feet up reading the papers with a pan of chocolat and a cafetiere coffee jam. Maybe that's what's happening.
Honestly, it's because we said earlier that it was a rest day on a Sunday, Joe, didn't we? So take it easy, have a leisurely afternoon. It clearly is.
We weren't talking to the internet, all the systems here at Crafters TV. Please keep getting your questions and comments in. I love it when you ask questions because literally, when you ask questions, I think it inspires all of us to, you know, maybe think about different ways of using things. So please keep getting them in. Judy says, Jan, you make everything look so easy and perfect. The milk carton, the little birdhouse and flowers are really cute, says Gilmore. Jane says, I love the boxes. They make great cupcake gifts. I'm from Stourbridge in the West Midlands. Well, it's lovely to have your company, Jane. Thanks for joining us. Melissa's going to use them for Valentine's boxes. Stephanie saying, I've made a mouse house for my grandson a while back with a lunchbox. He loved it. A mouse house.
How exciting.
Or if you're Scottish, a moose hoose.
That's a brilliant idea, yeah?
A moose hoose. Right, I know you've got loads more to share with us, Jan. What do you fancy guiding us through next?
We're going to have a look at the infinity box next, because I love the concept of this. It's like when you look at it, you think, oh, hang on a minute, what's going off there? But honestly, when you see it fit together, again, once you've done one, found out how it works, so simple. And we've got, again, that concept die and lots of extra elements here, sort of decorative embellishment, sort of banners and tags. We've got all the little flowers and everything. There's so much going on. And then we've also got that instruction leaflet in here again. And I've literally, again, took some inspiration from here, and I'm going to do it in 2 colours because I think it shows how it fits together really easily. So again, as always, it's asking us this time not to cut 2, but to cut 4, because each one of these panels is a side to the box. So the main concept die here is actually one side and sort of top and base and all the bits together to make one sort of quarter of the box, for want of a better word. So let's get that cut out, and again I've got some cut ready so I can show you what I mean with the rest of it. So let's just take that one and finish that 4th piece, and then we'll look at how it goes together. And it's a really clever idea how it's been thought out. I wouldn't have thought of trying this having a play generally. I wouldn't have thought, oops, let me just move my milk carton. Thought of having a go at doing this way. So let's cut that one out, and you're going to get this sort of shape here now. In fact, let me bring the red one. You'll be able to see the red one better. Yep. So you've got what essentially is going to be the side of the box here, and then this bit's going to stick onto the next side, and then we've got what's going to be the base parts, and then this is going to be part of the top. So you might think, what is she on about? So let's have a look then. Whoops. Bring this last piece in. This is going to be my 4th element. And again, it cuts all the pieces out, and it also scores. So again, you've got those lovely score lines in there. So wherever you've got the score line, just the same. And this is actually our white Centura pearl again. And this is the, it's actually called Christmas Red, which is a really nice sort of, I was thinking Valentine's Day again.
It's very bit pillar box red, isn't it?
Yes. So,
2 weeks to Valentine's, Jan. 2 weeks today or tomorrow?
Is that?
Tomorrow.
Oh, do you know, we've got to the point where we don't really even celebrate it anymore. I've been with my husband, it'll be 37 years this summer.
Wow.
We've been married, yeah. Whew, so,
37 years.
37
You got married 3 years before I was born.
1984.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 2 years before. I was born in 86. So.
Yeah. Honestly, it's scary, isn't it? Yeah. So when we look at our instructions,
it's quite an achievement, Jan.
Pardon?
It's quite an achievement.
It is, but you don't get that for life, do you?
You could double life, I think.
No, I wouldn't swap him. I wouldn't swap him. So again, step 1, we're going to cut it 4 times. And when you look, they look like little stockings. If I put them here, like they've got in the picture, you've got them all lined up like so. Okay? So that's where we've got our 4 pieces. And I've actually done them, as I say, in alternating colours so that you can see how this fits. So step 2, it says attach the first 2 panels together as shown. So let's just take 2 of them, and what we're going to do is flip them round, and I'm actually going to put the curved section here over the square section on this one, and I'm going to line them up like so. So on the back of that curved section then, let's pop some, I'm going to use my double-sided tape pen for this one. Again, it could be wet glue, it could be the tape, whatever your preferred method is for sticking together. And again, I'm going to turn it this way so that I can actually see where those, we talked about making sure that you only went up to the score lines. So in fact, you'll be able to see what I'm doing better this way.
Just to let everyone know, Jan, that if they are after that honeycomb, the 2 favour boxes, there are less than 10. We're down to single figures on that. If it's in your basket, you'll need to check it out in the next couple of minutes, or you will miss out on it. Just to give you a heads up and let you know details there along the bottom of the screen.
So you can see we've got this one now stuck to here to create one side of the box. This is the base.
I love the detailing as well.
It's clever stuff, isn't it? So again, we're going to carry on in the same frame. So we need to make sure that they're the same way. I'm going to flip this one and put some double-sided tape on the back of this one. And again, we're going to make sure that all the bases line up together, and we've got all the curved sections of the lid. And again, I'm just going to slide this into place, lining up those score lines, making sure that I don't overlap anything, and give it a good press down. And then we've got that fourth piece, again, making sure all the bases line up. So we'll turn this over now, pop some glue on here. Again, whatever your preferred method is. And last one is going to go on there. So now you can see that we've got the sides coming together. This is going to be the last one that overlaps on here. We've got the base piece coming together, and then I'll show you how the top works when we get there. So we just need to fit that last curved piece now onto that last side.
Diane's been married 50 years this year.
Oh,
Her dad said it would not last 6 weeks. You showed him, Diane, good and proper.
Well, yeah, it's like you said, it's an achievement, isn't it?
It is indeed.
This day and age. So you can see we've got sort of our cube shape going on now. So again, folding whichever way you want. You could actually, and what I'm going to do with this one is go sort of like the old fashioned, you know, when you used to fold your cardboard boxes, so that we've got literally the four colours on the bottom.
A piece of Battenberg, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then if you wanted to reinforce it, you could literally pop another little square, just cut a square piece to go in the inside. And then the same happens with the top. So again, you're going to put one down, then you're going to go with the next one. Then I'm going to tuck this one underneath, and then underneath. Have I done it right? Hang on a minute. Underneath, 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 and then that one wants to come. So again, you've got that lovely sort of, and this is why it's called infinity, because it's repeating. You know, it keeps going all the way around. You've got the detail on the top, and I think doing it in the two colours really shows you the design on it. And then again, you know, you've got the stamp sets that you can get. So when we bring this one in, we've got some gorgeous designs going on here. This particular panel here, I've stamped out with some black ink here, and I've just trimmed it down a wee bit so that it fits on, we'll go on the red side, I think, and I'm literally going to stick that one on here. And again, I've done the same again to go on the other red part. So just trimmed it down a little bit because the stamp is actually the size of the side of the box, so I just wanted a little border. Okay, and then again, there's all sorts of elements on here. So you can see I've stamped out that lovely flower and coloured in the rose. And you also get the die set again, the matching die set here, which has got some extra elements on. So you've got all the pieces to cut out what's on the stamp set. But then also I've done the leaf, and I've stamped out some, I've die cut some of those. We've got the little, the heart. I think the heart was from one of the other, I can't see that on there. I think I must have grabbed that from one of the other sets. And then that little tiny stamped rose, and you've got all the elements to die cut those out.
Beautiful.
So again, just, you know, decoration is a personal thing, you know, however you want to decorate. I just did some of these so that we've got something to go on the sides here. We can use as much or as little as we want. So we'll put one of those each on the
I can definitely
sides.
see you using these stamps away, and these stamps and dies away from these boxes as well. You know, through your card making, your scrapbook making, you'll find loads of different uses for them, I'm guessing, Jan.
Honestly, and again, you know, it depends what you, I'm going back to that. I mean, I'm not so sure about this one, but again, it's got an interesting shape. I'm going back to that idea of using elements flat on a design. I think that's a great idea, Jo. I think I need to investigate that and see what I can come up with. But I'm just thinking this curved shape that we had to start with would make a nice element to go if you were wanting to use it on a flat design. Clever idea. So again, as much or as little that you want to put on. I'm not going to go berserk with this. We'll just do those four sides. And I've just used one of those little roses on there. I don't think we need the heart. But you can see there that we've just got a few different elements to decorate. And I just love the idea of that sort of, it almost looks like one of those, forget what they call them. Are they kaleidoscopes that you used to look in? And there was the bit in the base that always seemed to be twirling around. Yeah, it reminds me of that a little bit. But yeah, that's the infinity box.
A bit of an optical illusion, aren't they? Which is awesome.
I mean, I actually did the wording as well off the stamp, so we may as well pop that on. I've got with love, seeing as it was for Valentine's Day there. Yep. So again, lovely little size. Let's have a little look. We're looking at, sorry, Georgie, was just ready to get on. We're looking at 2 3/4 inches squared on that one, so just under 3 inches squared, just to give you the idea again. And
Awesome.
again, I would actually glue I just folded this in, but I would glue the base together so that you've got that nice strong base for if you're going to put a gift inside it. But yeah, just ideas as to different ways of doing things.
Maybe you're going to put a ring box in there. Maybe it's going to be a proposal, Jan.
Ooh, that would be good for Valentine's. Mind you, my girls
perfect,
always
wouldn't
said, no, don't do it on Valentine's Day.
Not on Valentine's Day.
Separate occasion.
Yeah, friends of mine always say never on Christmas. They wouldn't like to be proposed to at Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't know why. If anyone out there is thinking of proposing to me, do it when you want.
Whenever you want.
Any day you like. Black Friday, Blue Monday, Christmas, Valentine's, Midsummer Day, any. August Bank Holiday, Whitsun Bank Holiday, early May Day Bank Holiday.
Bothered.
Good Friday, Easter, any of the days. Any day you like, you take your pick.
We've got the message, Joe.
Sorry?
We've got the message.
You get it. You get
I
it.
did, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Sheila says, Joe, you could be my son. My oldest son was born in 1986 as well. I'm definitely up for having like a lot of adoptive crafty mothers. That might be quite fun, mightn't it? Can you imagine?
Yeah.
You'd always get, I think that just is the way forward. I really, really do. Tall Chicky says, I just love Jan. She's so gentle and calm and thorough in her teaching. I know I have said this before, but it is so, so true. It is Tall Chicky. What kind words. Lots of you still chatting away. Lots of you still commenting. Remember, of course, the Gemini Decorative Box Die Collection, 273 elements. You've got the 8 different stamp and die collections in there, as well as the 3 box making collections as well, which is fantastic. 98.43, 119.13. Club Inspire Platinum members, £78 or $93. You've got awesome savings wherever you are in Club Inspire, but Platinum members save over £106, over $125, which is absolutely awesome. Right, now what we're going to do is we are going to... I need to let you know, the honeycomb and trinket boxes, final call. How many are left, Georgina? Well, there was 4, and then as Georgina said there was 4, then there was 3. There is just like the last 3 just waiting for you to check out. If they're in your baskets, you've got them in there. You do need to check out because you are about to miss them if you don't check. Oh, I've dropped my lid. I'll get that later. There's 2 left now.
Oh,
you
wow.
You can see
That's
where this is
definitely
going.
gonna go.
Let me just take you back through the bags that you've got, the bag size. So you've got the different styles here. So this one here is that gorgeous Arizona, as you can see. We love that one. Then you've got as well the Buckingham, which is this one here, which is fantastic. We've then got this one. So this is your little favour box in this collection. And then you've got the hanging bauble as well. 4 really awesome, usable, really nice sizes as well, which is fantastic. £56 or $67.96. Don't forget as well, it is double points weekend here at Crafters TV. That means that you're going to get double the amount of double the amount of Club Inspire points as you normally would. So it's a great time to stock up, especially if you've been thinking about maybe investing in a higher price item, something like a new Gemini or something like that. Getting double points, maybe that's going to get you up to the next level. If you're unsure of Club Inspire, you don't know all the details, and here is Sarah to take you through them.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind the scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
Lots of adoption offers. Well, I think, do you know what? I think we need to see where's the warmest location I could be adopted to. I'm thinking, where has the best summers? Maybe we could get like somewhere on each. Maybe I could get dual adoption rights. Is that a thing? You know, you can get dual citizenship.
You could.
So maybe I could get I could get an adoption in the southern hemisphere and one in the northern hemisphere, and I could never see winter ever again.
Sunshine
Jan.
all year round. What more could you ask for, Joe?
Absolutely,
Yeah?
I think so. Where's the most exotic adoption offer that comes in? My parents live in Cambridge, which is pretty exotic. Well, it's a nice place. I wouldn't say it's exotic, but let's see what we can do. I made a beach-themed card with the extra elements from the picnic box, says Shannon. Really loved it. Clarissa says loves all the box dies. Thinks they are just perfection. So very, very busy across all the different ranges that you've seen at the moment. You guys have been sending in loads of pictures, which we really, really love. Amanda has sent this one in to us. This is from Amanda Pigeon. This is one of those word edgeables there. It's a lovely card, that one, Jan.
That's
lots
gorgeous,
of edgeables on that
it?
one.
There's lots of detail on there. I'm just looking, we've got some decoupage going on.
I'm
I
seeing
recognise the...
butterfly alphabets as well.
Yeah, the bubble edgeable as well
Yeah.
there. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, there's
Loads
so much
in
to
there.
look at.
Liz has sent this next one in as well. Love the little unicorn horns. Again, bringing in other collections as well that you might have in your stash.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that it's personalised as well, you know, like I say, you can do that using, you know, any of your alphabet dies or stickers that you've got and actually put your names on. I think, you know, I know we're sort of a little bit out of sync at the moment, but they would make great party favour boxes, wouldn't they?
Absolutely.
Once we get back up and running.
Yeah, absolutely. They would.
Well done, Liz.
Liz also got the bags as well. Oh, I love that embossing folder used on that bag.
I said earlier, didn't I, about embossing them, popping them through an embossing folder. That is perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking, and that looks stunning. Again, it looks real, doesn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely beautiful, and
Really,
the
really
gorgeous
lovely.
dies on flowers on there as well.
Teresa is letting me know that she's in Long Island. Apparently, there are great beaches there.
Oh.
It's a bit cold in the winter, though, maybe there. Sheila's in California. See, now we're talking all year round. Are we talking on the beach, Sheila, or are we talking, you know, in the hills? It's going to make all the difference. And Peg says as well, my daughter-in-law lives in Hawaii. Maybe she could adopt you, Joe. Wow. I think I look great in a lei and a grass skirt, so why not, Peg, is what I say. Now, we don't have too much longer left on the show. Should we do demo of the show and then your last demo, Jan, or do you think we should do your last demo and then vote for the demo of the show? What do you think?
I don't mind either way. I mean, I've got the favour bauble to demo.
Okay.
So shall we do the line-up and check, I think?
Let's do the line-up now. Yeah, we'll vote on the line-up.
So
just
let's
so we've got
have a
plenty
look
of time
then.
to get the voting in.
So let's just grab them back. So the first one I did was that lovely purse die, which was the Buckingham bag. So that was
Awesome.
using that cardstock that we'd got on the show, that lovely double-sided luxury cardstock that we've got there.
Buckingham in the comments.
The
We'll vote for that one.
Yep. Second one was the little trinket box that we made. That gorgeous
Fantastic.
little shape, and again using the Centura pearl on that one.
Brilliant.
Then
Let's call
we
that one
did
Trinket.
the garden shed.
Oh,
with
I
the
love
craft
this
card.
one.
Love
This will be
one.
my vote.
Yep. Okay. So that was the third one,
So
and then
that'll be
we've
shed.
just done the little infinity box for Valentine's Day there.
Or Infinity. Let
Yep.
us know in the comments over on Crafters TV on Facebook or Crafters Companion on YouTube. We had Buckingham, Infinity, Shed
And trinket.
and Trinket. That was the other one. So
Yep.
they're the 4 options that you've got to vote for. You have got about 10 minutes to get your votes in, so do get them coming in. Joe, we can adopt you. Oh, no, we can't adopt you because we've already adopted you because we feel like your family. Ah, that's nice,
Bless,
isn't it?
that's
Diane
lovely.
has said that. I feel like you're all
Aw.
family as well. It is
Yeah,
like
it
one
makes you
big
feel all
happy
warm and
family.
fuzzy.
Isn't it? All sharing all the love and the tips and the ideas, which is brilliant. Now, was it the bauble you said you wanted to do?
It is, yes. I'm just going to finish off with that one. And I think what we'll do is we'll skip the die cutting part because I'll talk you through that because you've seen...
We have indeed.
Again, we've got metalwork and we've got the instruction leaflet again. So again, step by step with the pictures, tells you how to work it through, how to decorate. Again, choice whether you want to, you know, add parts or not. And like I said earlier, don't forget, you know, you can always look back in the archive and actually get the shows up and literally get your stuff ready and pauses, craft along, pause and do it that way as well. So I've got a little bit, this is one of my favourites, this. If I actually tilt it, can you see that gorgeous, sexy black Centura pearl? Love it, absolutely gorgeous. Again, you'll find it on the website. So I've got this piece to cut the concept, but as I say, I'll skip that step because all I'm going to do is pop that through the machine and you literally get a piece that looks like this. So you know that that's going to work that way. And then again, in this one, if I just talk you through the sets, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different decorative elements now for decorating the sides with. Now I chose the scrolly one here and I've actually die cut 3 of those in some cream pearl cardstock. So that was this one. But again, you could mix and match them. You know, you've got sort of 6 sides to go at here. And then also you get like a little mini matte and layer die. So again, I've taken this one and I've cut the cream matte and then used the smaller one to do the black layer because I wanted to sort of have like different sides on it to show you how that works. So again, we've got those pieces there. So let's just have a look at what we do next then. So again, like I've said many times, wherever you've got a score line, we're literally going to fold it. So I've folded all the lines, fold all the tabs in, and then I've added some tape to the bits that are going to be the tabs. So we've got 2 here and we've got 2 at this side. And in the instructions, it specifically asks you not to put tape on the one that's got the slit in. So you've got 1 at each side here that's got the slit in. I'll come back to these 2 when we close the box, all right? So what we're going to do then, let's put these decorative elements on first. It'll be easier to do that. So no, I'll do that afterwards and I'll tell you why, because again, when we put it together, looking at it flat, it's not obvious which bit's going to be the top section and which bit's going to be the bottom. So let's pop it together. So we'll take the tape off one side first. No, let's take all the tape. I'm being very indecisive today, Joe.
Are you? It's not like you,
it's not like me, is it? I'm usually all good to go.
I know.
All right, so what we're going to do now then is, just like we've done before, we're going to bring these pieces together and you've got this tab is going to stick in this gap here and this tab is going to stick inside this bit. So when I bring it together, you can see that these will interlock so that you've actually got one piece sticks on one side and the other piece sticks on the other side. Very, very clever. And then we're going to do exactly the same with this bit. So again, bring this one up. And this bit's going to tuck into the gap here. This bit's going to tuck into the gap here. And don't worry, like I said, this is all written down for you on the instruction sheet. So again, tuck this one in. It's going to hook inside this one here. Bring it around so we can see. And then just line it up to the edge and give it a good press. So we've got 1 on one side and 1 on the other side. So you can now see that we're starting to get the shape come together for the little bauble. Now the top one, the reason it said not to put any in these ones is because this piece is going to close and tuck into the little slits here. Now again, this is choice. If you want this as a decoration and you don't need it to open, I said I'd come back to these little tabs. You can pop a piece of tape or some glue to actually fasten it shut. If you want it to be a little gift box, then I would just leave these bits and just tuck them in loosely like so. Okay, so whichever way you do it, you're going to get that gorgeous little, I don't know what shape it is, Joe. I'd have to have a look at that.
Is it a diamond?
It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So it's going to be, yeah, we're looking at sort of 3D shapes. I'd have to look that one up. My school days have gone
Someone
by.
will let us know in the. Someone will let us know immediately.
Someone let us know. It
comments.
must have a name. It's got 6 sides, 6 faces. It's got lots of sides, hasn't it? Yeah, I'd have to look at that one, look it all up. So again, let's just pop the decoration on now just to show you the idea. So I'm going to put the filigree ones around the top sections. So literally, and again, if you haven't got the Xyron, don't worry. The best thing to go on the back of these is your little dotty tape pen. So this one works great on the back of anything that is filigree.
It's a hexagonal pyramid. Right,
okay.
I mean, I would not have guessed that in a
I would have
month of
known that
Sundays,
at one
would you?
time, Joe. When in my past teaching life, I would have known that. But do you know, it's amazing how much stuff I've forgot since I've come out of the education system. You sort of hold all that knowledge because you need it. And now, because I don't use it anymore, it's amazing how quickly your mind sort of...
Making space for other important matters like decoupage and die
making
cutting and
boxes
and layers and all of these other things. You know, it takes up a lot of
You can only
brain
fit
power.
so much in there, can't you?
You can. I mean, it's not like an expandable hard drive, unfortunately. You know, it's a solid
No,
state.
it's not.
It's a
It
solid
would,
state hard drive, unfortunately. It doesn't have any. I'd love it if you could just plug a little stick in the side and gave you a few more gigabytes, but it's not how it works, Jan, is it?
I'd be constantly getting an error message, I think, at the minute. Overload, too much information. Oh dear. My memory's definitely not what it used to be.
Tiffany says it's like choosing your favourite child, trying to choose a favourite box. All of them are gorgeous. My favourite was the garden shed, says Leisha. Tony loves the bauble. Looks similar to a 3D rhombus, apparently.
I can see that one.
I wouldn't know a rhombus if it slapped me in the face with a wet fish, I must say, Jan.
All right, so I just need those to grab and stick down. Okay, the rhombus is the one that looks like a square that's been pushed on its side.
Okay.
I can remember that one. Yeah, and the trapezium is the one that looks like the bit that the elephants used to stand on in the circus.
Right.
I know we shouldn't really talk about that now because it's
Like
not,
a pedestal.
Yeah, it's not really very fair, is it now on them, bless. So again, this is just from my stash. I've just cut the little butterfly just to decorate, and then, you know, depending on whether you wanted to hang it or not, you could add some ribbon inside there if you wanted
the ribbon,
to hang
Jan?
it. I would literally, well, that piece that opens before you did that last little section, all right, that fit in here, I'd actually brought a piece of ribbon just to go with it and literally stick it inside before you actually fasten that piece.
Just in the top section there.
Yeah,
Awesome.
just to hold it in place, yeah. All right,
Awesome.
so you can see there how we've got that detail, and you've got that lovely little, I think it's a dead natty one, this. And as I say, whether you wanted to do it as a gift box, in which case leave it open, or actually stick it together to make it as an ornament, they'd be great to make for Christmas ornaments, or, you know, whatever colour scheme you fancy.
Awesome. Looks brilliant. And again, remember, this is coming included in the 3D Perspex. You've got 2 minutes, by the way. It's a 2-minute warning if you want to vote for your demonstration of the show. Do you want to give us one last recap on those 4 that we're voting on, Jan?
The ones that we're voting on.
Yes,
so
please.
Leave that one to one side. So number 1 was the Buckingham, thank you. My
Indeed.
brain's going now. Number 2 was the Trinket box.
It was indeedy.
Number 3 was the little garden shed, the milk carton. And number 4 was the infinity box.
It was indeed.
Okay.
How awesome. Get your votes in 2 more minutes. You've got to vote on those. And then our social media superstar will pick them out. Today's social media superstar is the lovely Rachel, who is in the hot seat. I don't know if the seat's hot. I'm not sure. But I'm sure it is. The metaphorical hot seat, I'm sure, as we would call it. Stephanie says, Jan, can you use the decorative elements to cut directly into the box? So maybe string them with fairy lights inside each box, hanging across a window. Oh, I see. So put them over the fairy light, with the fairy light inside. That's a great idea.
Now then, these have all actually got a cutting edge on. So the triangular elements have got a cutting edge, so they would always cut out a panel. But there's nothing to stop you popping some acetate behind that and sticking this panel straight back in.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Does indeed,
So
yeah.
where it cuts out the shape, to cut it out, pop some acetate behind it, and then stick the shape back in would give you the same effect as cutting into the cardstock.
Perfect.
Yeah?
Great plan. Right, let's recap everything that you've seen then thus far. Purse collection first. This is what you're getting. These are the 4 awesome dies that you've got in here. So you've got your Buckingham bag, which is this one up here. You've also got the Arizona bag, and you've got the bauble, and you've also got that faceted favour box in there as well. Awesome deal for you there. $44.80 or $54.36 as a Club Inspire Platinum member. Here is some of the awesome stuff that you're going to be making with them as well. So here's that Arizona bag, as you can see. Here's the Buckingham bag as well. You've got your baubles here and then your favourite boxes there along the bottom as well. Let's go back through the favour boxes that you're getting here. Remember how these come to you. So what you're getting in here is you're getting the dies that will make the 3 box styles for you. Let me just show you those 3 box styles first. So what you've got is you've got the milk carton box, which is this one here. You've then got the, what's that one called? It's escaped me.
Picnic box.
You've got the picnic box. Thank you, Jan, saving my bacon there. And you've got the infinity box there. I just had a vacant moment there. What we're then going to do is we're going to give you all of the different stamps and dies that you need to decorate this up. So all of these gorgeous decorations that you can see on here, these are coming as part of the sweet cupcake collection. So you're going to get those stamps and dies in there, which is awesome. The next one you've got is this one, which is Home Sweet Home. I love that you've got the tree, the apples, the picket fence, you've got the flowers, you've got so much going on that one just there for you. This one here is Life's a Beach. You're going to get all of these. Remember that all of the stamps and dies are totally interchangeable across all the different box styles as well, which is fantastic. I love that it's a little bit, I know it's a bit pirate almost, but you could theme it up more tropical if you wanted to. Absolutely nothing to stop you doing that. This one that you've got just here, this is the candy store, which is fantastic. It's very Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, isn't it? Which is absolutely awesome. You've then got this one here. Now this one is the birthday themed one that you have in here, which is your birthday parade, as you can see. Absolutely awesome. We've then got this one, which is very cool. I love this. It's very much the garden shed, or, you know, working down the allotment, isn't it? It's called Garden Shed, this particular one. And then you also have this one just here, last but by no means least. And this one is your special day that you've got here. So you've got a bit of cake, you've got bunting, you've got all the different things there. Now, if you go for the big collection, it's the best way to get the best value. 98.43, 119.13. However, as a platinum, you get it for 78.74 or 95.30. No matter where you are in Club Inspire, you're all getting a fantastic deal here with this one. If you just wanted to go for the construction element on its own, the core box element, then we've got that for you. 35.98 or 43.18 is your price there. Again, a great saving. 28.99 or 29.40 you're saving there. You can pull in lots of stamps and dies maybe that you already have, should you wish to. We've got a great occasion collection that's going to get you the candy store, the sweet cupcake, Life's a Beach, and the garden shed. Over 120 elements in there for you. Again, check out that saving. 40.47 or 48.57 is your price. And you've also got as well, this one just here, you're going to get the Home Sweet Home. You're also going to get the birthday one in there. It's Your Special Day and Love and Roses in that one for you. Another really nice little collection. And then if you're getting it on its own, is a UK only. It's Birthday Parade, £14.99, or if you are in the UK. Now, the Dimensional Project Collection. This is fantastic because you've got the ivory card pack, which is double-sided. So it means that the inside of the box is as awesome as the outside. Then you've got the mint green, and how I see you using it is maybe cutting the panels from the mint green that are going to decorate the outside of your box. It's going to be a really lovely colour combo. You've got the red liner tape in there, and you've got the tape pen as well. 22 metres you've got on that tape pen, which is 72 feet. It's really a lot of tape, a lot of adhesive in there. It's double-sided, it's extra strong as well. £15 or $15, which is awesome. It's less than half price if you are in the UK. And we've got a little collection here with the white stamping card and the Aztec. Now, we call it the white stamping card. It should just be called the everything card because it does everything. It's 300 GSM, so can you die cut it? Yes. Can you stamp it? Absolutely. Can you construct with it? Of course you can. And the acetate, it's a heavyweight acetate, which is going to allow you to actually construct boxes from it as well, which is fantastic. We've also got one more to share with you as well. Do you want a red liner tape? Do you want it in all the different sizes? You've got 2 of the 3mm, 2 of the 6mm, and 2 of the 12mm in here as well. As a platinum member, 11.86 or 24.12. Now, big news for you on the next product that we've got. It has sold out. The honeycomb favourite boxes and the Trinket box, totally gone. If you've got your hands on that, congratulations, you got a fantastic deal. Right, now we do have a winner, Jan. The purse was narrowly beaten, and it was beaten by the shed. That was your favourite. That was my favourite.
Yeah,
as well,
I like this one.
which is
I would have voted
fantastic.
for this one too. Yeah, it's very, very cute, isn't it? The garden
Absolutely.
shed. Excellent.
Really love that. Goes on to into the cabinet of creativity, where we'll decide we will decide the winner, Jan, and a very special guest that's going to be here presenting the show for you as well. And you guys at home will be deciding that winner in the Second Chance Sunday show. And that will be coming up in just over an hour for you. I will be busy readying myself for that awesome warehouse clearance that is happening tonight with myself and Sarah. Will I be getting some lunch and some dinner before that happens? Tick. Will there be a nap coming up? A power nap? I don't know if it's a nap. If it's what's the maximum acceptable length of a nap, Jan, in your book?
Ooh, a nap would probably
When does a
be...
nap become a sleep?
Yeah, so to maybe half an hour would be a nap. Much
okay.
more than that, yeah. I think you'd be having
I'll be having a sleep.
I
then
call them.
before the lecture.
I can get away with it now, Joe, because I call them nana naps.
Nana naps,
I have a nana nap. Yeah. in the
I reckon I
afternoon.
can definitely. If I get anything less than 90 minutes as a nap, I feel totally shortchanged, which I know is a sleep, but that's just the way it is. Jan, I know you've got a great Second Chance Sunday show coming up. What can we expect from that?
Again, lots and lots of demos lined up for you. As I say, I was thrilled to get to play with the new Sarah Signature collection, the Caring Thoughts. Perfect for the environment as it is a minute. The stacked easel cards coming up again. Lots and lots of things to show you later on in Second Chance. Things that you may have already seen during the week if you hadn't had a chance to buy yet. That's your time to do it.
Brilliant. Really looking forward to that, as I know you guys are. Make sure you join Jan and your special guest presenter back here in an hour. How exciting, Jan.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's going to be strange not seeing you over there, Joe.
I know. Don't worry, you've upgraded, Jan. There's no doubt about that. You wait till you see. Yes, so Jan will be back with a special guest in an hour. I will be back at 3 p.m. East Coast time, midday Western time, and it won't be here on Crafter TV. It will actually be on the US, Crafts Companions US page. It will also be, you can grab it on my page and on Sarah's page as well. But if you want to comment along with me, then you'll make sure that you're over on the US page. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday if I don't see you again. Don't forget, 1 hour's time, Jan and ... I'll see you a little bit later. Jan will see you back here in an hour.
I will
Take
do.
care.